You ready? If I don't fall on my face, it's gonna be a good day. Good morning, kiddos. Goodness. Out of feed again. Good. Hey, hey. Good morning. It's our girl Andrea. And we're doing some changes today. Switching her up. Opening the earlage pile. So let's go find ourselves a knife and get her bad boy open. Got her. New blade ready to rock. Wow, what was that? What are you doing? What? You ready? Let's go. Not yet, Ness, not the cows. Come here. Not yet. Look at that giant pile. Brand spanking new. I don't know where my gloves are. And that was probably a poor decision on my part. So I'm about to freeze my butt off. But hey, you know, it'd be fine. Go. If I don't fall on my face, it's gonna be a good day. Just waiting on Sterling. He's just over there. Told me he'd be here shortly. Here he is. Let's get this mud out of here so I can get that. But here's the earlage in all of her glory. Frozen. But she looks good. So earlage, if you remember our conversations, is only like the corn and the corn husk and the cob. I don't know where my gloves are. I thought they were here. They're not here. So I don't know where they are. I hate wearing gloves because I feel like I just can't do things. Well, I live a place that I need gloves. So it's not fun. But got her done. Clean this off since it's got some mud on it now. So yeah, earlage, just the like corn section of the corn plant. Like you're gonna have sweet corn and you have the husk and you have the cob inside of there. It's all of that ground up into one feed source. And you feed it into like the feedlot animals because it is higher in energy because it has the corn in it and it's not like diluted like silage is with the rest of the corn plant. So in the winter, we feed earlage instead of cracked corn to, one, alleviate like grinding corn in general. That way there's less of doing that in the cold when it's like -50 because ain't nobody want to do that. And also our grinder's old, so we're giving it a little bit of a break. We had the extra corn to chow for earlage. It feeds really nice. We like the way calves grow on it. Since it has that extra filler, it's got more of like forages, fiber than straight cracked corn does. So it works really well for like step 2, step 3 in the feedlot, which is actually what's happening today. We moved our cows from step 1 to step 2. So there's a 4-step finishing TMR plan that we use to finish cattle. So when they obviously are weaned, they get on feed. They're on step 1. It's mostly ground hay and ground corn stalks, a little bit of corn silage, a little bit of cracked corn to introduce them to it, etc. Then they go to step 2. You're going to decrease the ground hay and increase a little bit of the grain. So essentially you're decreasing roughage, increasing grain as they move through. So step 2 now, they'll be on step 2 for a little while. Then they'll go to step 3, which does the same thing. And then step 4, they still are getting roughage. They're still getting plenty, but then they have more corn. So basically the step 1 through 4 plan is, this window's really bright. Decrease the forage, increase the grain slowly over the time that an animal is finished or fat enough to leave on a truck. So those of you that are asking questions about hauling out fat cattle and like why they're chosen, essentially it's the ones that have the right amount of finish. They're not getting, you know, they have enough fat on them, or they're going to have good marbling and flavor and stuff. And usually the last part of their body to gain that fat is their butt, and that's where you get some of like roasts and rump roasts and all of that type of stuff. So that's the method of the madness of like who gets chosen to go on the truck to become beef and byproducts at the packer that day. It's the ones that honestly are the chunkiest in the feedlot. But yeah, earlage, it's a little bit lower moisture than silage. It definitely was a little bit drier. However, it's frozen, so it's not really a good comparison to me just grabbing it and being like, oh yeah, like it's too dry or whatever. So we will get it sampled from our feed guy, and then he will adjust, tweak rations as needed. It won't be much of anything, but maybe just a touch of like a 2% change or something like that. So they're on step 2, so they are getting ground hay and ground corn stalks, corn silage, earlage, which we just opened, modified distillers, and soy syrup. So there's no more cracked corn for the feeder calves, essentially the calves that are coming yearlings in the new year. But the feedlot fat cattle, the bigger ones, are still on cracked corn just because they won't be here hopefully much longer. We should have a load going out very soon. I'm gonna go see what that ration looks like once. All right, so there she is in all of her beauty. Pretty much almost looks the same. They're just seeing a little bit less roughage than we were with step 1 that they have been on. So there it is. But she makes nice. Good moisture for them. Doing some health checks, making sure everybody looks good. There you go. See you kiddos later. Eat your food. I'm kind of thinking she lost her babies, but we'll find out, I guess. She really wasn't feeling so hot for like 5-6 days, and I didn't find anything anywhere, but that doesn't mean that she didn't sleep out. So when we get him in the barn, I will slave her and see if I can find anything. We'll see, so stay tuned. I'll keep you posted on that. There's always one every year, something. All it takes is getting bumped or something happening. What are you guys doing? Why are we fighting over nut wraps? Drop it.
No. Hi.
Oh, they dropped it. I was hoping they were going to drag it around for a while. They're making you work for it. So I want to come show you just a brief difference here. Feed to feed of silage versus earlage. So this is silage. You can tell she's a little bit greener. She's chopped at a higher moisture. The entire corn plant ground up into one feed source. And this is earlage. More of a yellow tone. You can see the corn much more noticeably. Not a lot of forage within it compared to silage. There still is, because obviously there's like husk and stuff. But higher energy. My question is it ever not that windy here at this point? Honestly, I don't know. I'm real sick of it though. How's your new feed, kids? Good. Chowing down. Alright, so that is Earlage 101, little morning day in the life chores. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Find me on other social media platforms as thatfitagvocate. But till next time, we'll see you then. And hopefully it's not windy anymore. Maybe.